gonna do a workout.
Up next is 30 seconds of dumbbell lying, alternating arm leg.
Answer a few of the usual questions. How do you balance work, family life? I did also get loads of questions about HRT.
Being a mom, having kids, working, being busy, there's a lot of times we don't recognize some of the symptoms.
And it means that nothing ever gets tangled up. It looks like this. So I've got Greek yogurt. Now I'm gonna make some dinner. Me up, won't you? And also get the last bit of energy out of the kids. Jax. Yes, Jackson. Come on, mommy! Good morning guys, welcome back to my channel and to another video. Today I thought I would do a little bit of self-care because we're in the middle of the summer holidays, but Matt's mum has actually taken out Jackson today with his cousin to see reptiles, and then Caleb is at a football camp today. Fraser's just hanging out, so it's actually giving me a chance to do a little bit of self-care. So I'm gonna get a workout in, and Fraser and I have actually just taken the dog for a really long walk. We walked all the way into town, had a coffee, got a few bits. There's actually a fruit stall in our high street and they do the best fruit. So I got some bananas, cherries, blueberries, I got some smoked salmon and bagels. So I'm just gonna have something to eat, and then I'm gonna do a workout as well. So I've got no makeup on. Knew I was gonna do a big walk, and it's 25 degrees outside, so I'm all hot now. And then I'm also gonna do a workout and then shower, get ready, all of that stuff. But I thought I would just share with you guys what I get up to today, what I'm eating, my workouts, and then I'm also gonna do a little bit of a Q&A. I've had so many questions since I talked about perimenopause, so I really wanted to answer some of those questions, and then also just talk about all the aspects in my life that it has affected. I really enjoyed this video. And first up, I'm gonna make a bagel with cream cheese and smoked salmon. I've mentioned it before, but since sort of starting perimenopause, one thing I have really done to help feeling better, and also at the beginning I really wanted to lose a little bit of weight, is to focus on protein and trying to get in 20 to 30 grams of protein per meal. And this actually has 26 grams of protein in it. So if you do quite a bit of smoked salmon, the bagel, the cream cheese and everything, is 26 grams. So I'm gonna have that today, and Fraser wants one as well. Are you on a bagel?
Yeah.
Okay. Just butter?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so now I'm gonna do a workout, and today it is an upper body workout with some core work as well. It's actually crazy to think that it was this time last year when I decided I'm gonna make a change. It was August 2024 and I'd just been on our family summer holiday. I was the biggest I'd ever been, but also I just felt really sluggish. I felt a bit blah. I had low energy and I started putting on weight around my tummy, which was new for me. And apparently that can be a sign of perimenopause because you can start to notice you're putting on weight around your tummy rather than before perimenopause, you tend to put on weight around your hips, bum, and thighs. I decided I am gonna make a change. I started listening to loads of like health podcasts and reading books, and so many of them said that I would benefit from strength training specifically. Strength training can also really help with joint health and bone density as well. And it can even help to boost your metabolism, to stabilize blood sugar, and help with symptoms of perimenopause. So it helps to reduce hot flashes, night sweats, because basically as we enter perimenopause and our estrogen is declining and going a little bit AWOL, we have estrogen receptors in every cell of our body, so it pretty much affects everything. And it might not be all straight away. Like sometimes you'll have a month that you feel fine in, whereas then the next month you might have a few hot flashes or night sweats, is because our estrogen is going a bit like crazy. It can even affect things like cognitive function, our skin, but also aging in itself affects our muscle mass. So I heard in a podcast, which scared me more than anything, that from 30, we lose 3 to 8% of muscle mass per decade. So if you did nothing from 30, by the time you hit 70, you would have a lot less muscle mass. Whereas actually we can work out, you can hang on to it. You can be a super active granny, and it also helps with bone density. You may even notice like a lot of women hit 40, buy a weighted vest and start marching around like walking with their weighted vest, and that is because you're putting pressure on your bones. Same with lifting weights and strength training. It is really going to help with your bone density, which means that in the future hopefully you won't get things like osteoporosis. I decided to strength train, but I didn't know where to start because weights for me felt like I just knew nothing about it. So I actually use an app. I have talked about them before. They are called Train Well, and I really love them because it's just so easy. It just tells me what to do. So I click on a workout. This is my one for today. As I said, it's an upper body one today. It tells me what equipment I'm going to need. I can have a look through all of the exercises that I'm doing, and then I can follow it in real time. So when I press start, it actually links up to my watch as well, which I think is so clever. So it can see my form. So if I'm doing a push-up or, I don't know, lifting a weight in a certain way, sometimes it will say, you know, don't go so high at the top, go lower, like, so I can actually reposition myself because they can see my form from my watch, which blows my mind. That's just really easy to follow because there's also videos. So if I said to you, oh, you know, do a inchworm push-up, you might not know what that is, but all you have to do is look at the video and then you can follow along. So I'm just gonna do that workout now, and I'll put the link in the description if you do wanna check out Trainwell, because I still do have a 2-week free trial as well. But let's do this workout. I'll show you some of the exercises that I might typically do. I basically wanna show you that it doesn't have to be super intimidating. You don't need loads of equipment, although I do have some now. You can start with just body weight. You don't have to get loads of weights or anything. And you know, if you're nervous to get into a gym, there is so much you can do at home. So yeah, let's do it.
Up first is 20 seconds of arm circle. Next is 30 seconds of inchworm to push-up. 10 seconds left. Start the next set. Up next is 30 seconds of dumbbell lying, alternating arm leg. Reach with 3 kilograms in each hand. Up next is 12 reps of dumbbell bench one arm row with 10 kilograms. Right side.
I also just wanted to mention that Trainwell has dedicated trainers with expertise in training perimenopausal and menopausal clients as well. So if that is something you're looking for, they have specific trainers that can help you.
next is 12 reps of dumbbell bench one arm row with 10 kilograms. Right side. Start the next set. Press end when you're done. Up next is 10 reps of dumbbell chest fly with 7 kilograms in each hand. Up next is 15 reps of dumbbell kickback with 7 kilograms in each hand. This will be your new PR for this exercise. You got this. Outstanding job on the PR. Let me know how that felt. Up next is 30 seconds of slow bicycle. Up next is 30 seconds of dumbbell toe touch crunch with 7 kilograms. That's time. Up next is 30 seconds of reverse crunch. Up next is 30 seconds of shoulder stretch. Left side. 10 seconds left. Up next is 30 seconds of shoulder stretch. Right side. Nice job. Press submit to finish.
The workout is all done. I'm just gonna have 10 minutes in the sun before I shower because it is such a beautiful day. Okay, I'm all showered. I did that hack where I wash just the top half of my hair and then quickly blow dry it and save having to like do all of this, but I think I might curl my hair in a minute. But I just wanted to show you, I have recently started putting on fake tan underneath my makeup during the day. I used to put it on at night and obviously sleep in it, but I would find like it would get on my pillow. I sometimes felt like, is my hair getting orange where it's like touching the fake tan? Whereas, I don't know if it is, but whereas if I put it on during the day, then it's under my makeup and it just kind of develops throughout the day. And then at night I wash it off. So that is what I'm gonna do now. I have really been loving this tan drops at the moment. They're called Soul Skin and they're just really lovely. And the way that I put them on is I use a makeup brush that I don't use for makeup. I just use this for fake tan. I put a few drops on my face and then I just rub it in with obviously the makeup brush, and then that way it doesn't get on my hands and it doesn't get on anything else really. And it's also really quick and easy and it gets into like all the creases of your face. So like around your nose, I even do like my ears with it as well. And I just kind of go around and put the fake tan all over my face and my neck as well. So I was just gonna quickly do that because tomorrow we're actually going away, only on like a staycation, but I'm so looking forward to it. We're going away with my best friend, her husband, and my godson. I just thought I would like, you know, look a bit more tanned and maybe I'll show you a few things that I'm packing a bit later on. But yeah, I'm just gonna do this, put some makeup on.
I won't get close to your heartache if you won't open your door. I'm feeling kind of...
I'm all ready for the day now, and I just wanted to sit down and do a quick kind of Q&A, I guess, and also say a massive thank you to you guys for being so lovely in all of your comments and messages and just being super supportive whenever I do talk about perimenopause. I opened up in a recent vlog and I didn't know how it would go, but the response was huge. And I also recently shared a podcast with my menopause doctor. If you haven't seen that, I will link it in the description down below. It was a really good conversation. We asked loads of questions and a lot of people have kind of said that they found it quite helpful. So definitely check that out. And from that, I've had quite a few questions through. Some of them are like repeated questions. So I thought I would just sit down in this video, answer a few of the like usual questions that I've been getting. So there were so many questions around symptoms. How did I know I was in perimenopause? What can people expect? But that is such a tricky question because there are so many different symptoms that you can experience in perimenopause and it is very different for every woman. So there are symptoms that you may have heard of like hot flashes or night sweats, but then there are also some that are a bit more random, like shoulder pain is a big one that a lot of women experience, vertigo as well, anxiety, and not really coping as well with stress. I would say normally I'm quite like resilient and all of a sudden like little things would make me crumble. So that was a bit of a flag to me, but I would say it's worth, you know, like when you get an app and you can track your cycle. Some of the better apps, you can also track symptoms. So it's definitely worth downloading one of those and maybe just start to, even log your moods and how you're feeling in that. And that actually might show you over time, some flags. Next question is, what lifestyle changes have helped you to manage your symptoms? So there are a few that I have made, changing my diet a little bit and just thinking about how much protein and fiber I'm getting when I'm actually eating has made a massive difference. But also when we did talk to my doctor on the podcast, she said the number one lifestyle change that everyone can make when they're in perimenopause or menopause is movement. She said that movement is so important. Obviously, it's important at all stages of life, but especially in perimenopause because it can help to actually lower your stress levels, lower your cortisol. It can also help with flexibility and with balance. And she said that strength training can really help with your bone health. So that's what I've obviously been focusing on. And she said in an ideal world, you would do 150 minutes a week. So that is 5 times a week at 30 minutes. At the moment, I have been doing 4 times a week, but then I do have extra exercises that I can do on Trainwell as well. Kind of doing the 4 half-hour sessions a week of actual strength training, and then I do a dog walk. Or I do at least 1 or 2 dog walks a day. I use Trainwell. I really enjoy it, and the good thing with them is you get a dedicated trainer that specializes in working with women who are in perimenopause and menopause. When you actually go onto Trainwell, you do like a questionnaire and they'll ask you questions obviously about yourself. So in mine, I said I'm a mom of 3, I broke my tailbone, I split my stomach and things like that. But then also say I'm in perimenopause and they will link you up with the perfect trainer for you. So my trainer is Chris. She's amazing. She's actually a mom of 5. She's so fit as well. So yeah, she's trained in it, and you can actually ask them questions about nutrition as well. We're constantly messaging back and forth on the chat. She'll often send me videos. I can send her videos as well. So I could at any point say to her, how can I optimize my nutrition? If you could bottle up what exercise gives you, if you're going to say, it's going to give you more energy, you're going to feel stronger, you're going to have less headaches, you're going to feel more energized, it's going to also have all these health benefits for you. If you could bottle that up, people would be paying anything to get their hands on it. Another question is, how do you balance work, family life, and the changes that your body is going through? And for me personally, this is something I found really difficult to try and get some kind of balance because I'm the type of person who is always on the go. I feel like I always have to be being productive, or I just feel super guilty. Like if I was to sit down and read a book, I feel really guilty. So I would rather listen to a book while I'm cleaning and getting stuff done, because for some reason I find that more relaxing in a really weird way. So I found it really difficult, but I have been trying to be kinder to myself. One thing I have really noticed is that I need so much more sleep. I used to be able to go to bed at 11, set my alarm for like 5 or 6 a.m., get up and do everything, and now I just find that I am struggling so much to actually get out of bed in the morning. Personally, I need 9 or 10 hours, and did you know women actually need more sleep than men? And that's also tricky in perimenopause, because one thing it can also do is mess up your sleep, because you're not getting the same amount of estrogen to your brain, and I think it messes up your temperature at night. So some nights you can get very hot, which makes it harder to sleep. So I started taking magnesium every evening. I actually have it with my skincare, so it's right there. So I remember to take it, and that can help with your sleep as well, making sure like the room is cool. Like I need to have all these conditions now to help me sleep. I did also get loads of questions about HRT, which I have touched on in a previous video, so maybe I'll link that for you guys to sort of show how I put it on and stuff like that. But for me, it's made a massive difference, but I know it's not for everyone. And, you have to personally think if that's something that you want to do. I have the coil for progesterone. I put on estrogen cream in the evening, and I also do like the tiniest bit of testosterone gel as well now. And actually, out of the three, I think the testosterone gel was the one that I like immediately felt a difference, like in my mood, in productivity, in being able to cope with things, and my libido as well. But I take like literally a tiny amount. I have also received so many messages from women that have said, that they have been fobbed off by their GP. They've been told they're too young. They've been told they probably have a stress disorder, or that they are depressed, whereas actually they could be in perimenopause. So with this, I think I've mentioned this before, but just advocate for yourself. It's the exact same experience that I had. Please advocate for yourself, educate yourself, try and find a doctor that is actually going to listen to you and that is trained in women's health and in menopause, because a lot of doctors, they just don't have training in all, especially a GP, they do everything. So it's difficult for them to maybe specialize in menopause and women's health. So yeah, anyway, I think I will end the questions there. Now I've actually got a quick catch up with my coach, my Train Well coach. So I thought I would film that and you guys can see the kind of things like we might talk about. You can have these catch ups as much or as little as you like. I probably do like once a month, once every 2 months, because we're constantly just chatting and sending videos. We don't need like a live call all the time. How are you?
Good.
Good.
How's your summer been going so far?
Yeah, good.
Diving a little bit more into like perimenopause, being a mom, having kids, working, being busy. There's a lot of times we don't recognize some of the symptoms, like, oh, I'm tired all the time, or oh, I can't sleep at night, oh, I have achy joint, and you don't really correlate it with anything other than my life is just very busy. So I don't know if you've noticed anything yourself.
I used to get quite bad headaches, especially the week before my period, and I don't get the headaches anymore. They must have been hormonal headaches because it was always that sort of time.
Yeah. Another benefit from working out and strength training, I think, is just getting that blood flowing and getting blood to the brain. So I know those are definitely some of the benefits. Feeling stronger, feeling more capable. Are you noticing that difference too? Like your everyday things, are you noticing that you are stronger, your balance is better?
Yes. And it's crazy how working out gives you more energy. Being a mom, it is just really hard to carve out that time. Like you just look at your day and you think like, I don't know how I'm ever gonna fit this in. But I think that's why it's really important to have like your reason for doing it. And I think the reason has to be like bigger than I just want to look better. Like it has to be like for your health. For me, it is like my longevity. I just like when I really don't feel like working out, I think, no, I really want to be that like really strong like grandma, and like I want to be 70 but like running upstairs and like super active. So if that's in my mind, I think, no, I've got to do it. But if it was just like for aesthetic, I don't think I would do it.
As we get older and we're seeing maybe our parents, we're seeing, what that next phase of life is, even if it's like still a little further away, we're still seeing that and going, where do I want to be? How strong do I want to be when I'm in my 70s? One reference I heard was the Titanic and the iceberg. Like the iceberg is us getting older, it's aging. You're going to get there. We're going to get to that point, but you can steer the ship now. You still have control of how you are. And really it is just doing a little bit of something every day, just walking every day, some stretching every day, getting that mobility in, and the strength training component is so important. And I think women are still in that mindset of, I don't want to get bulky. I don't want to, look too big.
Even I was like, oh, I don't want to be big. But now having worked out, I know how much you'd have to work out to get big. Like you'd have to be eating and training all the time.
And you look fantastic. You're feeling the benefits. You're seeing the benefits. Is there any other changes that you would like right now with your current routine? I know last time we talked, you wanted a little bit more upper body.
We're going on a Disney cruise.
Nice.
Yeah, so we're away for that, but there might be a gym there. So
what I'll do is, in case there's a gym on the cruise ship, which I'm pretty sure there'll be probably a fairly nice one, I can actually add in a couple gym routines, put those in the extras, and then maybe a little bit more equipment for you to pick from. But I'll put it in the extras. That way you can pick and choose when you want to do it, or if you just have time for something short or a stretch. But I also want you to enjoy your vacation too.
Yeah, no, that sounds really good.
If you find at any point within, next few months that you have any symptoms that are starting to pop up, anything that shows up, let me know. But I will say the fact that you are being consistent with your strength training, I think that you won't even see as much as like a lot of other women do. Walking, you're being active. So you are on the right road. And I would just want to say you're doing fantastic. I'm really, really proud of how much you've been putting in all this effort for yourself. And it's paying off.
Oh, thank you so much. Right, okay, so my catch up with Chris is all done. It was really nice to chat to her and talk about a few things, like my schedule might change slightly now that it's the summer holidays. I might have access to a gym on one of the holidays as well. So we just kind of like caught up on all of that, so just how it's been going as well. And it's funny, I said to her, when you get older, it's, working out, it's kind of all about your health. But a really nice side effect of that is that you actually look a little bit fitter as well. Like, we're actually going away somewhere in the UK with friends tomorrow. I am just packing for that right now. But I feel more confident in my skin. Like, I know I'm going to be in a bathing suit, in a bikini in front of my friends, but I'm just going to feel a little bit more confident. Just going to get on with packing. I'm loving these compression packing cubes. I recently got these. I'll link them down below if you want to check them out. But you basically put everything into the packing cube like you normally would. I normally roll all of the clothes, so I've just put everything in there. Then you do it up, but on these compression ones, there is a second zip around the edge, just there. So once you've got all the clothes in and you zip it, then you go around and you do the second zip up, and it just compresses everything. It makes it a little bit smaller like this, and I got it in like a pack of 4. So this is like another one. And then I've got one for like swimsuits and pants and things like that. I'm just going to pack. And I also wanted to show you the cutest jewelry organizer that I recently got. I shared the jewelry organizer that I've always traveled with, which is this one. I'll link it if you're interested, but it's got a place at the back for all the necklaces. Sorry, it's a bit messy because we've just got back from our cruise. Then it's got a place for earrings, rings, all of that. So this is what I have been using. But I shared this on my Instagram a while ago, and my friend messaged me and she was like, no, Emily, you need to get one of these. And she sent me the link. So it's this little binder. It's so cute. And inside there's these little like zip clear pockets where you can just put like one piece of jewelry. So you can put like earrings or bracelet, necklace, and it means that nothing ever gets tangled up. And there's some bigger ones for like bigger statement necklaces here. And then there's some other pockets as well. But I just thought that was so cute. So I'm definitely going to take that and I'll link it for you guys. And then the only other thing that I'm packing that I really love and would totally recommend is my makeup case. So it looks like this. It's actually got like an eye on it, but it comes in loads of different patterns. I got it on a website called Elizabeth Scarlett, I believe. But the good thing about it is it looks like a normal makeup case when you do it up, but it opens out flat. So when you get to your destination, you can just unzip it in the bathroom, open it up, and you can see everything that you have. You don't have to rummage through. You can just see everything you've got, and then you can do it back up again once you're done. And I just love it. It's lovely quality. I feel like this would be a really nice gift for someone. So I've packed all my makeup that I'm taking with me, packed my toiletries, my jewelry, and clothes. So now that's all done. I just have to tackle the boys' stuff. Okay, so I'm now having a snack. So I thought I would just show you what I'm gonna have. This is a really delicious one. It basically teriyaki can also be dessert. It tastes so nice. So I've got Greek yogurt, which is high in protein, which is like my goal these days. So I've got Greek yogurt, then I've got some blueberries on top, which are great for antioxidants, and that's what I bought at the fruit market. Got them on top. Then I've got some pumpkin seeds, and when I want it to be like a really sweet treat, I put some desiccated coconut on top as well, and then you can also put like some maple syrup if you want to, but the pumpkin seeds are great because they're high in vitamin E, which has also been shown to lower hot flashes in women, so vitamin E is a great one. And then I can put chia seeds on top of this as well, which is a high source of omega-3, so this is just packed with good things. So I'm going to eat this now. It's kind of on my hair. We are now gonna make some dinner, and tonight we are having a chicken teriyaki tray bake. The kids basically love chicken teriyaki. If I put teriyaki sauce on chicken, veg, whatever, they will eat it, and it's really nice. Obviously it's high protein, lots of veggies. There's carrot, broccoli, edamame, pineapple, all in this. I think I've probably shown this before. It's a great one for meal prepping as well. We're gonna make that now. It's super easy because it is a tray bake, so you kind of just like stick it in the oven and then make some rice. So yeah, I will show you guys how we do it. Fraser just said to me, oh, I'm a bit bored. So I was like, well, you can help me make dinner. So he's gonna.
Still got your pearls hanging by my bedside.
That's good. Yeah, you just season it.
Still got your lips on paper in a trash can. I never knew love could be so sweet. I never knew it would sting. I never knew love like this would leave me in pieces. Oh, Emily, when did you fall right out of love? Oh, Emily, when did the magic stop for us? Oh, but Emily,
We put it on at the end. It's nice. Put it out, right? Core's in there. And then you go like this. I know there's some green, we can sort that out. Take the top off. And then you see this, and then you go like this,
Spread it.
and it just cuts it. Oh, you wanna do it? Pretty satisfying.
So satisfying.
I can't believe it's already over.
Did you not like that?
Yeah, see? All the little bit, then you got all the little bite-sized bits.
Fix whatever's broken. I always thought love like ours would last. I never knew love could pass. Tomorrow comes and you are not around. Feels uneasy. Oh, Emily, when did you fall right out of love? Oh, Emily, when did the magic stop for us? Oh, but Emily, you are the part of me I feel. It will kill me when you leave and close my door. Who said it'd be easy to be in love? Who said that the sun would always
So we are all done with dinner, and it is such a beautiful night. We're gonna sit at the end of the garden, and we're gonna do what, Jay? We're gonna have some s'mores.
We just had to
aren't we?
clean the fire because there was way too much cobwebs.
Yeah, we've been away for a while, and there was just loads of spider webs all over the fire. So we kind of cleaned it before we set it on fire. But yeah, look at the view. So beautiful. Kiki's here. She's waiting right next to the biscuits, aren't you?
Oh my god.
Kiki,
Oh my
you're
God,
not
there's
supposed to have
spider eggs.
chocolate. Are you? Do you want white or pink, Jay? White marshmallow or pink marshmallow?
Pink.
Pink.
keeps calling me racist when I get over the line.
There we go.
I watch you as you drive. Do you know I'm looking? And I can't help but smile. Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up, and we just sing along. And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever. 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 I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling, I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would?
So now we are all done dinner and we have come out for a dog walk. This is something.
Shorty.
Oi, catching me up, aren't you? But yeah, we've been doing this all summer, haven't we? Come to the park at golden hour. It is so beautiful. And we walk the dog. We do like a second little walk for her, get our steps up, and also get like the last bit of energy out of the kids as well. There's monkey bars over here, and Jackson's got really good at doing them, hasn't he?
Yeah,
Fraser's got a football just there. So yeah, we're just gonna have a little walk. I'm actually really gonna miss this when it's autumn and winter, because you know when it gets dark at like 5 o'clock,
Yeah.
we won't be able to do this. We'll have to do something else, won't we?
Yeah.
To like de-stress from the day. And then yeah, when we get back, they're gonna have a bath, maybe watch a movie or something. What do you think? Yeah? So yeah, we're just on our walk. It's so beautiful over here. Here she is, look. Here's Kiki. Hello. You say hi. You having a nice walk? Kiki, where's he gone? What's going on? What's he doing? I was gonna say it is really important to de-stress, especially if you are in perimenopause. Obviously, it's important to de-stress all the time, but even more when you're in perimenopause, because when you get stressed, it can actually make your hormones even more imbalanced. It can affect your sleep, which is already affected, and it can also affect anxiety, which I really struggled with. Like when I started to notice symptoms, the main one was not coping and my anxiety just going up when I actually had never had anxiety before. So things like this are really lovely. I know some people like to meditate, just do like a stretch on Trainwell on my app. I actually have some special like calming stretches. So Chris, my trainer, actually added some in. So if I feel like I want to just do a little stretch, I can do that. But I also have like a 10-minute arm workout because I was working on my arms. And there's like a few other like extra workouts that we talked about that I wanted. So I've got them there and I can use them whenever I want to. So yeah, there is a calming one. So maybe when it is cold and horrible in the winter, I could kind of do that to de-stress in the evening. All they need is a stick, I swear, and they're happy. Here he comes. You're doing the javelin?
It's a horse.
Oh my God.
Just loving this moment.
Oh, it was wiggling. Oh wait, go to the third so I can just show that he's a master now. Oh!
forever, forever.
I know, it's always the way. Oh, it's wiggling too much. Want me to stop it? Yes, Jax. Yes, Jackson.
Can we stay
Oh,
here
yeah. He
forever?
got it now.
Loving this moment. Can we stay here
Okay.
forever? I'm
Fraser
loving
can do
this
4.
moment.
Wow, done.
Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment.
Come on, mummy!
This moment.
Oh, I just got a gripe a minute. Oh, sorry, mum.
I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever.
Okay guys, so I'm now gonna do my skincare routine, get my jammies on and just chill out for the evening. But before I do, I wanted to show you how crazy that my fake tan has developed like throughout the day. I feel so brown now, so now I'm gonna wash it all off. And yeah, and just turn in and chill for the night. So I think I'm gonna end the vlog here, but please don't forget, I'm gonna put a link in the description down below for Train Well. If you do want to test it out for 14 days, you can try the workouts, see what you think of the app, and if you like it, great, carry on. If not, no worries. Love the ease of it. It's just brilliant, and I feel like it's had a positive impact on my whole family. Like every now and then Matt will join in with me, or the kids will come in and start doing like some dumbbell raises as well. And yeah, it's been brilliant. I feel so much better for it, and it's the only thing really that I have actually stuck to. So yeah, anyway, I'll put that link in the description down below. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys in my next one.